leaving our warm showers host. I'm with Chris, and we are headed to the KATY Trail. Very cold morning. It's probably in the 30s, but luckily it's also not windy. Today's going to be cold, tomorrow's going to be cold, and then it's going to be warming up for the next week. And I should have great weather for my ride down the KATY Trail. Come on, Myrtle, let's go. So here's the beginning of the KATY Trail. Trailhead, KATY Trail. And what do we have? What do we got here? We got ourselves a triker. Well, you look at that. Look who is here. We got Andy O'Neill in his cat track. Oh, baby.
Ready to go.
Ready to go. Oh, we got an obstacle on the path. Oh, the guys are pulling a tree.
Do a little trail maintenance.
Your little trail maintenance. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, that's a pretty big tree there. Came down in the storm last night. Luckily it was dried out enough. It wasn't too heavy, right? We just passed the high point on the KATY Trail, 955 feet in elevation. Been pretty slow going, so I'm thinking maybe now we'll go down a little bit. We had quite a bit of rain last night, so this surface is very soft, just tailing a little bit. And then another branch in the
Oh yeah, it
path.
is wrapped around. There you go.
There, Andy's doing a little trail cleanup, little trail maintenance. He almost fell off the trail. Yeah. That's fun. Thank you, Andy.
Welcome. Quite simple.
Coming into the little town of Windsor, which seems to have a lot of stuff. We're hoping we can find a cafe open for some breakfast. It's not 20 miles since we started riding. Yeah, definitely have an appetite. Heading back on the KATY Trail. Chris and I are going to head east. And Andy's going to head west to where we started. Yeah, baby.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Andy.
You're welcome.
You've just been a delight. Fun to meet you, fun to ride with you. And I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look forward to you coming back to Missouri and maybe catching up with you then.
Yep, for sure. For sure. All right, well, enjoy the ride back to Clinton.
Will do. Thank you.
And say hi to your kids.
I will.
The turtle says hello.
The turtle says hello. Hi, kids.
Take care, Andy.
You too.
See you down the trail. Look at this cute railroad crossing sign here. And then it has like a motion sensor, I think. And it makes a noise as you go by. That is very cool. Ah, there it goes again. It's so fun. Very, very thoughtful.
Very good.
All right, so I have made it to Sedalia, Missouri. I have done my first day's ride on the KATY Trail. I've been riding with Chris from Springfield for a few days. We camped for 2 nights, and then last night we stayed with Warm Showers hosts. When we got to Clinton, Missouri, where we're going to pick up the KATY Trail, it was 81 degrees. In fact, it was so warm that we stopped at Walmart so that Chris could pick up a pair of shorts. We went to the Warm Showers house. We parked our trikes and trailers in the garage. We charged up the batteries and all our stuff. And overnight there was a huge storm. Our timing to stay with Warm Showers and be sheltered could not have been any better. It was a very dramatic storm, tornado warnings. Overnight there was just a ton of hail. And in the morning it was 29 degrees, just a huge difference in temperature from one day to the next. And when we got going on the KATY Trail, it was really, really cold. In fact, it was so cold that overnight my batteries went down 1 bar because of the cold. When we got to the KATY Trail at Clinton, we met up with Andy O'Neill. Andy O'Neill has been a really integral part of my tour. He is the man who has set up the contact form, the donation page, Myrtle's progress page, and he has a map with my YouTube videos on it. So it was really, really special for me to meet him and to ride with him. We rode with Andy
from Clinton to Windsor, had lunch, and then he went back to Clinton to get to his car. And Chris and I went on to Sedalia where his wife was waiting and picked him up, and he went back to Springfield. The KATY Trail, we were the only people on it. There were no other cyclists, and there had been quite a bit of rain. It's an unpaved trail. I think it's crushed limestone. It was very, very soft and slow going. My average speed for the day was 8.3 miles an hour. I think we did 42 miles with just over 500 feet of climbing. There was a lot of tree debris, branches, had to stop a lot to pull twigs out of our spokes from our trailers. And we even had to get off our trikes a number of times to remove big branches or dead trees that were actually blocking our path. Luckily, they were dead because we were able to pick them up. It's a beautiful trail, and the forecast for tomorrow is there's a frost advisory in the morning, and so I'm going to make this a rest day. Hopefully I'll get a video, maybe a blog post done, plot how I'm going to do the KATY Trail. I've definitely got a lot to do. I'm staying in a hotel, very inexpensive. It's $45 a night. And plenty of room for the trike and the trailer. You can see I've already made a big mess of it, but I'm really excited to be doing the KATY Trail. This is a bucket list item for me. I think it's going to take maybe 4 or 5 days. There's going to be plenty of places to camp, and every day the temperature is supposed to get warmer and warmer, so I think camping is going to be a lot more comfortable. There's also a couple of people who have offered to host me and maybe ride with me. So it should be a pretty social stretch of this tour. It kind of feels to me like it's a new tour is starting, and I'm really, really excited about it. So there you go, pretty big update. Thank you for following along, and welcome to Sedalia, Missouri and the KATY Trail.